things back and forth, put some in the light, put some in the, it's like, what? Why? Well, this one's also turned a little bit, so.
Wind turned all over.
A lot of wind, there's water. Well, that fogged you up. I did a very Theo thing. Morning.
But I could imagine the timer being in the switch.
Yeah, I don't.
Because that way you have just one switch with a timer and the other is normal.
I'm trying to, in my brain right now, I'm trying to figure out if you daydream that one up because you wish it were that complicated and that intricate, or what? Because I'm like, that's way too complicated. That's way too cost ineffective, as I was saying. Why? Why do that? Why intricately weave the things back and forth, put some in the light, put some in the, it's like, what? Why?
Well, you wouldn't put any in the light itself.
The downstairs lights are on a timer, and Aaron brought up, I wonder if it's no, they're not on different timers, different switches.
So, the reason I thought about that, one of the things that is really big in web programming development right now is components. So rather than having a bunch of things that tie into the same function call, you have a component that has that function call built in. You don't have light switches that call the start timer thing. You have light switches that on their own have a timer built in.
Yes. Well, in coding that's fairly easy because by and large coding is all a bunch of digital pixels and making things do things. It's easy to type up code. When you're physically wiring things, it's a lot easier to maintain it being simpler.
Yes. So yes, it's simpler that way in theory, but if something goes wrong with that timer, would it be easier to replace a bad switch or the timer?
Probably the timer, because then you have to figure out which switch it's in, per se. If you're adding complexity...
I feel like I'm reducing complexity.
But you're not. That's the problem with thine brain. The way you think of things. You want to add complexity to increase simplicity. And it's like, yang freaking yang! I'm gonna tie this back into WoW bag management. I give less than a crap about my bag management, and I don't force everything into its little things, and I have wonderful bag management. Whereas Aaron like, oh, this stuff goes in this bag, this stuff goes in this bag, and it's very simple. No, it's not. I'm always confused when I look at your bag. Well, it's because you don't understand the system. Okay, well, that's true. But you have a history of making things complex because your brain convinces you it's going to become simple, and then you're like, why is this broken? Well, it's got 9 wires coming out of it that don't do anything. Quit being a gnome. Just give it a big red button. Don't give it 9 switches. I think the issue I have with that construction sign back there is the fact that it's right next to a light post, so it definitely funnels everyone through a very kind of narrow area.
Yeah.
I mean, that's it, because it's sort of like...
This one too, though.
Well, this one's also turned a little bit, so...
It's been turned all over.
Yes. Oh, they gutted it. Smoke shack's gone. Or completely being renovated. So am I gonna get notice that thing, my prescription's ready?
No.
I just go in and say, hey, you guys have it?
After you request it.
Okay, I'll go in and try not to embarrass myself tomorrow then. Alright. I'm so sorry about the wind, guys. I realized it was going to be picking up so much. Also, I'm gonna have to tell Aaron to speak up a little bit in the mornings, because even a slight breeze turns on the wind cut and gets him, his voice gets absolutely muted. There was a couple times yesterday, that and he's not even that far away from me, but it's the fact that if you guys hear, my bass goes away when the wind picks up. See if we can make my voice do that. So I normally talk like this, but when the wind cooks in, I start talking like this. And so, yeah. I'm on my way to practice, almost. I got midway down the stairs without my pads and helmet. Anyways, a lot of wind, there's water. Well, that fogged you up. Windy, 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 sunny, 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 windy, 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 sunny, and then it's just like, oh, it's 5:30. The generalized, oh, it's 5:30. Theo's about ready to leave to go to football practice. Let's start the rain now. All day. Nothing. Streets were dry up until about 20 minutes ago. Anyways, I got my Horde Druid through because the week reset, so I was like, cool, I'll do it again. So I went through and did Horde side on the new raid. Quite interesting. I like how things are playing out differently for each faction, but after the next week, things are going to be interesting. Doesn't even look like it rained out here, no, for some. It's just, I'm laughing. The fact that it's just so bonkers with the weather. I'm kind of testing these headphones because I've been listening to them since I got out of the house. And I'm worried that the phone is having to project too much Bluetooth. So, yeah, it's already fairly dim. I'll see you guys probably after practice in Hilversum because I'm gonna have to wait. I don't know, the trains are Weesp and Naarden-Bussum. We were going so slow. Like, we got up to doing about, a lot of US viewers, we got up to doing about 88 miles an hour, 89, and then all of a sudden he's like, and I was listening to music, but I could still feel the thump, 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 thump of the train wheels. Because by that time I was sitting down. Train was really full too, but we just slowed down like a lot. But the wind is picking up, so I gotta take care of. Down, ooh, Monsters, Matchbook Romance. Alright, I'm here at Hilversum, waiting for my train downstairs. It's 11:04, so I've got like 10 minutes. The IC should be coming by here pretty soon. I'm a chocolate mill, I have a thing of Star Mix. So, I did a very Theo thing. So, I was worried that my calf was going to be causing me a problem. And while I was walking to practice, it was causing me a problem. So, guess what wound up being a problem? The teardrop muscle in my quad. Yeah, we were doing special team stuff, and I think somebody kneed me right there, but I was already strained to begin with because I was doing deadlifts at the gym excessively. Apparently, Frank agrees I shouldn't be doing like 100 of them. I'd probably stick with, 30. But, again, I did a very Theo thing. I tried to go through as much as practice, cleaned me up on a bit of special teams, and that rocked this shoulder. I'm gonna go see the doctor about this. It doesn't need physical therapy is the problem. I just want to know what's wrong. I don't want to burn any more physical therapy on it. I just want to know what he thinks about it. Everybody was talking about my lip today. And at this point, it almost looks like a cut lip. It's pretty much what's causing it to happen anyway. Down here, waiting. Got music. Was dancing at the bus stop. Was able to get onto the bus. So you guys should really just put in one of your playlists. I have this as a background music, but this is one of those. It has no lyrics, but it's great to probably. It's if you have a grind music. Yeah, it's Something for the Ages by Hammerfall. It literally rolls through my head so much. I was like watching Aaron order food. I'm like, he's just looking at me and he's like, what is that? I'm like, I don't know. It's a song. But yeah, there's a train coming by. Oh no, that's. Oh, that's a train coming in. Okay, I will check. Yep, train came in. I will catch you guys later tomorrow for. I need to get some shit off my chest.